Baby, it's your boy, son, Danny Donx. Donxboyzfishing. What else, man? Ask Danny Donx. Dude, we are extremely excited. I know Ask Danny Donx has been gone. Energy level it's been different. I'm not gonna lie. So, and I haven't been feeling it. But today, you know what, man? Ask Danny Donx is just sitting there waiting, just looking, staring up, like, come on, man. No, we can't do it. We cannot do that. We cannot do that to the show. So, the show is here, and we're not going anywhere. And we're here with another episode, baby. And I'm feeling great about it. Some great questions. Ask to your boy Danny Donx, and let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Again, huge before we go start and go crazy with these questions here. Hit that subscribe and like if you love, what you see with your boy Danny Donx. But Ask Danny Donx, the channel in general, when we go live, if you love what you got, man, you love tuning in when your boy's on. You get some knowledge out of it, because I like to share. You know what I mean? So we can all become better anglers. And go subscribe. Hit that like every time you see your boy up there. You know what I'm saying? If he threw some knowledge at you, if you had a good time, that's always a plus. And then you hit that notification bell. So then when I'm up again, you know what I mean? We can hang out. You got a channel? I got your notification on. You're up again. We're hanging out. You dig? That's how it works. All right. So let's keep it going. So let's start off with a basic, the most asked question. And I have my notes. That's why I'll memorize it, but it's always good to have notes, and I'll bring it to you in good content. You know what I mean? Not making stuff up. Winter go-to baits. So it's a question for me, and I'm going to ask you guys as well. Okay? Winter go-to baits, guys. What is your winter go-to baits? I have a couple. I've done a couple of videos like Ned rigs and stuff like that. But when I'm out fishing for bass and I'm really searching for them, there's a few. There's three that I go to. Okay, I'm going to start off. Excuse me. I'm going to start off. The last one is going to be a two-parter, because that's part of the second question as well. So I'm going to leave that one for last. But first, we're going to start off with the swim bait. Okay? Like Danny Donx, your boot tail is up. Yes, it is. Okay? You're swimming subtle. Okay? You're not down there chasing a bait. You're not down there going crazy fishing. No. If you have the boot tail down, fine. But if you're swimming it back slow, that boot tail down is going to give that more action. More of a kick. You kick it up, it's not. It's going to be more of a wobbly type, more of a more mellow action, just chill mode. You know what I mean? So that's where you want to go, and to me at least. You know what I'm saying? You can fish it normal. I do fish it as well. Sometimes I forget to put upside down. That's during the winter, and I fish it normally, which it happens. Can you still catch a fish? Yes. Excuse me, you can. You can definitely catch a fish. But I found bringing that tail up, slowing down the approach. Of course, you're going to slow it down, but it slows down the kicking action, bro. And in anything, I'll throw this. I say if I'm throwing it on a spin, on an underspin, around cover, foundation, rock ledges, boot tail up. That underspin already has that blade on the bottom. Even if you're doing it in a smaller and a subtle action, it's still kicking that bottom. You don't need that extra boot tail kicking that extra wave, because it's not going to look realistic. No fish or no bait, unless it's being chased, is going that crazy. You know what I'm saying? So look into that. Keeping that tail up, and just, of course, slowing down your approach. You have to. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so tired. Woo! Next. Okay, my next go-to bait, all right? And then you let me know what yours is, guys. My next go-to bait is the little pit balls from Havoc. Now, they come in different colors, okay? Pit balls and the Havoc during the winter, why? Yeah, you got these little appendages, but in any way, these little appendages tell you they're going to flicker or go crazy or kick? No, at all. And they're not made for that, all right? They're not made for that. Now, you can fish it weedless. But if you want to fish your weedless, you want to get a little extra weight, you can throw a thicker diameter hook. I like to use myself, believe it or not, I'll use a punch hook. Right here. That little punch hook right there. Okay, I'll use that. It's a little heavier, has a little keeper and holds mine right there, and I use it, as you can see, it's angled the way it's rigged. The hook is right there. So as soon as that bite chomps down, it's gonna get nicely hooked. All right, and that's what I use. Why? Because once you're gonna be down there, you're punching down, you get down to where you're headed to, okay? And then you can drag it back slowly, but even if you just give one little hop, it's gonna look like there's a little crawdad down there on stand-up. See, crawdads they don't hibernate. So they're around. They're not moving around as crazy, but they're moving around. And when they do eat or something, if they see something or feel threatened, they're gonna stand up. You know what I mean? This might kick down or might kick down, but it's not gonna kick out in that crazy flutter reaction like if you're using like a from Strike King. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? One of those craws. You use something like that, it's gonna be crazy action on the tails. A pit boss, on the other hand, it has no crazy action really. It's still almost like a craw type looking bait, a creature bait, and at the same time it's nice, stout, big meal. Question number 2, okay? Danny Donx, okay? Do you only fish on nice days during the winter? The answer is no. Actually, the last one, I'm not gonna show the last one that my winter go-to because it's part of actually the third question. Actually, I'm sorry I said second. It's actually part of the third question. No. The answer is no to the second question. I don't only fish on sunny days in the winter. I kind of find it as it's cheating. It defies the learning process. You're not going to become an all-around angler. You're not, bro. You're just not. You're just going to be the nice day angler. You know what I'm saying? You want to go on those rough, overcast, cold winter days. Water's still not frozen over, but you're going to go fish. Put in the time. Catch that bass, catch that blue, whatever you're fishing for. I go creek fishing a lot during the winter. That's what I do. I go bass fishing as well, but my thing is creek fishing right now. You know what I'm saying? So, go. Don't only go on those nice days. You know what I'm saying? Don't only go on those sunny days. You got to get out there on those gloomy, ugly days. Practice makes perfect. You catching fish on those days, it's going to be huge, my brothers and sisters. Huge. Why? Because then you know, when you approach those nicer days, it's going to be cake to what you're going to throw in. You're going to know exactly what not to throw on those nicer days and what to throw on those harder days. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You'll be surprised. Sometimes they like to bass or eat on ugly days where you usually throw on a nicer day. They'll switch it up on you. But that's where you carry your arsenal with you. Not all of it, but a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, carry it with you, which is huge. So yeah, I fish nice and I also fish overcast days. But anyways. Last question, okay, last but not least. Danny Donx, will Sinkles work in the winter? And I say yes. Now I throw 2 styles of Sinkles. One, this right here is from Zoom. All right, stick bait, all right. Or you get any Sinkles from Yamamoto. Zoom has their own, has Yum Dingers. I believe this is from Creme. This one right here, Creme has their own. You get them for $1 at Walmart. They got like 5 for $1. You can't go wrong. They're 20 cents a bait. You just can't do it. You're missing out. Now there's ones that Zoom does make. It's like a speed worm, I guess they call it. I don't know, man. I think it is a speed worm, but it's a Senko with a paddle tail on it. I throw these again, subtle. It's not going to be some fluctuating crazy action. It's just when you drop it down, it's just going to sit there. Flat back, if any flat back, but just stay in a more subtle approach, and it's great. Now I use these Senkos. This is a size 4 worm hook, offset. You know what I mean? So a little offset. Now I like using worm hooks. You can use an EWG like I have right here on my swim bait, but I'd rather use my worm hooks. It's a bigger presentation, so you got a bigger bait, but it gives you a nice. So when they pull it into their mouth, they don't have to pull it so far up. If they put it halfway, you still got that hook. It still gives me a better chance to hook these bass. Now, the reason I left this is one of my go-to rigs for the winter. I found that fishing it like this with a diameter of that, and fishing with a split shot, maybe 2 feet up the line, fishing it almost like a Carolina rig. Has worked just as well as just fishing as a normal Texas rig right here. Carolina rig, you're controlling the action. So your weight's up here, you're pulling it up, it gives it a little kick. So by the time that weight is sit down, this is doing whatever the hell it's doing down there in the water. And it guarantees it stays down there longer. You know, it's away from the weight. So it kind of has its own action, and if it's almost quick, you know, by the time the fish picks that up and feels the weight, it'll be too late. You know what I'm saying? You're already feeling it. You're setting that hook, and it's easy peasy, snapping easy. All right, brother. So it's pretty cool. It's easy. It's simple. You can fish it a couple of ways. Very versatile. You can even go ahead drop shot Texas rig with a Senko. You want to go power shotting with a heavier line, heavier weight, 1/4 ounce to 1 ounce weight. You're looking at the same EW or same hook like that, and drop shot it. You know, if you want to go that route, it's up to you. You know, you can do the same thing with this. If you want to just do that, get a little bit bigger hook. Nothing. I have circle hooks that'll be perfect to drop shot something like that. It's a size 4 from Mustad, and I have those, and it'll be great to drop shot something big like that. If it's a bigger presentation. You're searching for bigger bass. You're not gonna get as many bites, but you'll get some quality bites, some fire bites. You dig? So that's what we're searching for. So that's what your boy has for you this week. That's what your boy was asked. You know what I mean? The last couple of weeks through my social media, private message, and video, private message through as well. And just, you know, following your boy. And I was like, you know what? Ask Danny Donx has been missing out. So it's not right that our show suffers. You know, I'm talking about ours. I'm talking about yours, ours, everybody. Everybody that tunes in, we're together. You know what I mean? So our show, there's no sense in letting it suffer. So I was like, you know what? Let's get in it. Let's ask these questions. Let's show our peoples what we're getting down with this winter. And let's see if it helps you go out and just click an idea and go out and fish, man. Seriously, click an idea, tie that on, and go out and try it. If you're frozen over, I'm sorry, you might have to wait till it thaws out a little bit. But if you have that week that's gonna be coming, that's gonna be nice all week, and that water's gonna thaw out, and you can go ahead and fish. Go ahead and fish. I guarantee you're gonna catch a fish, because as you enjoy that warmer weather, so do the fish. So please don't be afraid to do that, man. Go out and fish, and you'll see what's up, man. You'll definitely come through with some banging results, and you won't be disappointed. Be like your boy Danny Donx came through in the clutch, gave you some great info, and bang, you catch a fish. So I'm glad that helped, man. Thank you, man. Another episode, bro, of Ask Danny Donx, dogs. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out. This is what I got for you guys. This is what your boy fishes. I fish other things for the creek, but we're getting into the things that they're asking us. So I might as well show you exactly. You know, it goes with the questions that they asked me. I had some stuff, you know what I'm saying, so I put together for you guys. And so you guys can see exactly how it is, so you can go out, purchase it yourself, put it on together, and go ahead and catch a fish, man. So, man, thank you again for tuning in. And as always, baby, do what you love, dog, especially when everyone is watching. Peace.